Hi, parents of Aquarius children. Welcome to your tarot treat for the week of April 17th through the 23rd. So let's find out what's going on with your Aquarius child and the dynamics that impact all of you. I'm just going to take all of these. So we got the King of Pentacles, we got the Queen of Swords, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, and the Five of Swords. Okay, so there is a conflict. There is a heavy burden. Let me see. There is very little movement or a halting. So let me figure this out. This Aquarius child. And it could, I mean, if you are an Aquarius parent, I think there were like a couple of readings where your story was heavy. Like I think Leo and maybe Virgo for Aquarius parents. The parent situation was heavy. So you being somebody else's child could be like, this could be your story as an Aquarius adult child to somebody else. As I'm just pointing out, there's a consistency of heavy energy for Aquarius parents for those particular connections, Virgo and Leo children. But the nice thing is you're coming out of, so yeah, the Nine of Wands in reverse. So it's coming out of tiredness. The Five of Pentacles coming out of, you know, a sense of lack. I think that this is the transitioner. So the Chariot is like little movement. You do have the Queen of Swords. You have the Ten of Pentacles. So I see you having like support. I feel like there is, this feels like an adult reading, but I'm just work with me. So there's two women. There's like the good witch and there's the bad one. But there's somebody, some feminine energy is like very encouraging. You have a masculine energy that's very supportive financially. So this is like, in my opinion, even though Cancer and Capricorn are like the, like look to be the mother and father signs of the zodiac, this woman is very encouraging. Like they fill your cup with their words. They make you feel very supported. Or if this is a child, then they also, and it could be like a grandmother. There's some figure that makes your child feel very supportive. And then this paternal energy is very supportive as well, more materially. So they may do little cute things like buy them candy or have a special treat for them, or invest their time and energy like building something with them, spending time with them. So that's a very supportive couple, and it does feel that way. It feels like this is a couple. Like this is a woman's energy, this is the man's energy. It's possible that it can be reversed, but I really feel that this is a man and this is a woman, and they embody this very, and I feel grandparents. So this is like, it feels very grandparent-y supportive. This Queen of Cups energy feels like a mother-in-law or a mother who has a yuck. Like they just have yuck energy. I don't know who this is, but they just feel very like, ooh. And then there's the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, now that I kind of got that sorted out, we know that the situation is going to get better. Yeah, this person is responsible. So according to what I'm getting, this is one thing. This female familiar energy causes conflict in your child's life. They are not supportive. They cause conflict. They keep shit going. They create a burden in your child's life, or your child is at the effect. They're impacted by the shenanigans of this very unstable female energy, and you know who it is. But it's the unstable actions. Maybe this woman drinks. Maybe she's just narcissistic. Something about this woman, she's just like gives off a very toxic vibe. And it's not that she can't change. She's functioning out of her own hurt. So whoever this woman is could be possibly a Pisces or Aquarius, or I don't know, but I'm getting some kind of energy that this is a hurt woman who was hurt in her childhood, and therefore drove to, could have those placements in her chart. But she was driven to cope by becoming calloused, negative, and she can drink. I mean that in two ways. Like, this woman can put down some alcohol. That, and she could be a drinker in general. But if she is, it's possible that she can throw back bottles and should not be driving. Because I'm sure it feels like there's a tendency where she can engage in reckless behavior and could choose to drive while under the influence, and then has this dismissive thing like, oh, you're making that up. That's not gonna happen to me, or, you're crazy, or just, whatever. Their behavior is causing a burden on your child, a heavy burden. It's causing conflict in their life. Like, this is my grandma, or this is my family member, this is somebody that I have to, but they hurt me. Like, they cause so much internal struggle within myself. It's impacting this. It's a distraction. Whoever that woman is a distraction. It makes them tired, and and thankfully, because of these two people, either I hear stepping up. Because of these two people stepping up, this is changing. Like, this, there comes some change. Like, this, there's a slowing down, a decrease in that behavior with the Queen of Cups in reverse. It's a stopping. These two people are going to step up. And then it's like your child gets a rest. Like, they get to rest and they don't feel out of the cold anymore, because I feel like they are at the effect of this callous energy of this woman. And I feel like your child brought this to your attention. Like, I don't want to go to Mima's house, or I don't want to go. It feels like a grandma. It feels like this is a grandparent situation. It feels like this woman is toxic, and these parents step up, these grandparents step up and say, okay, we're not going to let that happen anymore. Whatever you need, we're going to protect your child, your Aquarius child, and we're not doing this anymore. So yeah, that's what I feel. I was like, what do all these cards mean? There's so much. But that is the story that I'm getting. And if it's resonating and feeling safe and right for me, but this feels, whoever this is for, that's what it is. This energy is unraveling. They are unraveled. So you gotta, yeah. But thank God for whoever's, if it's your parents or your significant other's parents, somebody is stepping up and they're like, hold up. No, this is not going to continue any further. We're going to step in and we're going to help support so that this woman cannot have access to your children, to your child. Okay, that is the message. Let's go forward and see how you will engage with them for this week. So parents, Aries parents of Aquarius children, yes, this is fucking up your home. Like, it's just causing like dysfunction. It's involved in your home. This is family. And yes, there is not only just emotional disruption, but it's just messing with the energy. Once this gets handled, I feel very strongly that will rectify the situation, and your household will feel peaceful and it will come back into balance. Taurus parents dealing with this situation, yeah, what, like, this feels so good that this is confirming, but it is messing with the energy in your home. You feel like a broken fairy tale. Like, it's causing you to have to accept the reality. You wanted to keep the blinders on. You wanted to believe that everything was okay, but this is truth. And you were having a difficult time accepting this as truth, that this needs to happen to stop the cycle, for your child's sake. Gemini parents, you guys have the King of Cups in reverse. I see you taking ownership of the situation. I see you kind of crying, pouring your heart out, emptying yourself because this hurts. I see a purging, an emotional purging, because this hurts. This situation it's like something abrupt happened. Very toxic, very sad. And I see you just kind of having an emotional purge and learning that you have to create boundaries and accepting the fact that you may have to, on some level, disconnect with that energy. And so that was Gemini parents. Cancer parents of Aquarius children, everybody has the same energy. You got the King of Wands in reverse. So you were taking strategic action. You're not coming in hot and fiery. You know that the best thing to do with this is just to cool down, be calm, you're being very like the Chariot almost in reverse. You're just being very calculated about how you move forward. Leo parents of Aquarius children, you're offering some good news, some perspective. You are contributing. Maybe you're moving certain things around, whether it's your schedule, but you are being very proactive about this, creating new starts to move this forward. You're like, yeah, this is enough. We need to make some changes. And they may either start off as small changes, or the small changes that you make are creating a big and lasting impact. And I feel that that's true, if not more so. We have Virgo parents of Aquarius children. The Magician, you're waiting for stuff to fall into place. You're waiting for the dust to settle before, and you're so it's like you're strategically planning now. You're getting you're planning. You're getting all the ducks in the row so that when this plan takes to effect, bam, like all the locks are changed. It's very systematic, and it will be a one and done. And that's what you like to do. You're like, one and done, succinct, cut, I'm dry. Yep. And then that person is just going to be cut out. And that's how you prefer it. Libra energy of Aquarius children. I feel like there's some kind of supportive energy. But yeah, communication. I see a lot of family dialogue. First with your child, first with your in-laws, or, your parents, however this energy plays out. But there's a lot of planning, communication, a lot of what can we learn from this? How do we keep this energy away from our child? How do we keep this from repeating itself? A lot of planning through communication, a lot of communication through the planning process, and being very proactive about it. Like, nope, this is not happening again. Scorpio parents of Aquarius children, you have the Justice card in reverse. And I'm like, why? I feel like there's some shame. There could be some shame around you accepting that this is your family. Because why would you not want justice? Is the not even the, well, yeah, it is kind of rhetorical. I'm just curious, like, why would someone not want justice to be done? This also could feel like I told you so, like something that you were aware of, and you tried to tell other people, and then they're finally getting a hint. That could be it as well. Because the justice card to me is like, booyah, like, gotcha, excuse me, and waiting for it. And I think you could have already known that this was going to happen, and you kept telling, and then finally, like, it went down, and you're like, I told you, to somebody. I think you're just like letting yourself accept it, because there's still this connection of denial and having to go through the healing process of acceptance. Like, something feels heavy about this. So it could be a family member, and you're like, yeah, like one of those things, like kind of like having to own the role that on some level that you are a part of this, possibly responsible for it, and having to tell yourself that maybe you purposefully ignored the signs. And it's just like, for some people, you got to accept it. Coming to terms with reality. And that hurts for you. If you can hear, maybe, I don't know. You can let me know in the comments. So if you're a Sagittarian parent of an Aquarius child, I feel like you slowing down, going under the radar, taking your child with you in a sense where you are changing. You're creating an environment that creates like a cocoon for healing, setting up a new environment, setting up a new routine that helps to kind of dissipate the exposure that your child had to this individual that was somewhat volatile, and creating a safe space. Capricorn parents of Aquarius children, yeah, you're the Empress. You're creating newness for them, newness for yourself. It's just very abundant. And I think you already had this plan in action, and just when this went down, it was already set, ready to go to execute and put into place. But I see you being very vibrant. I see you being, extremely resourceful with the pomegranate. It's good energy. Aquarius parents of Aquarius children, you have Temperance. So you're balancing a lot. Like, Aquarians have, like, they're known as the water bearer. I'm not sure if there's a fish in the constellation drawing of the sign or any kind of renditions of the Aquarius sign. I just know that they're known as the water bearer. I just see balance. I see you operating with balance, with composure, being aware of the situation, but also handling and carrying yourself in a manner where you're not choosing, it's not that you're not choosing sides, but you're being unbiased. Not letting your true biases be known to everybody. You're just walking a neutral line until this thing gets handled, until it's all set. Pisces parents, I'm sure there's something with like rushing in and compassion. You have the Emperor. Yes, you are being very proactive about this, very take charge. You know, you're not letting this continue. For you, it's confrontational, possibly. It's uncomfortable for you to be confrontational this way, but it's necessary and important because that person hurt your child. That person hurt your baby, and you're not putting up with it. So I hope that helps. Thanks you guys for watching, for sharing, for subscribing. Take care of yourselves this week, and let me know how this resonates with you in the comments. Take care. Bye.